What's going on YouTube? JT Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about DC vs. Vampires, issue number 2 of 12. This issue is written by James Tynion IV, Matthew Rosenberg, with art and colors by Otto Schmidt. So this one picks up after the events of the previous issue, where we found out that Hal Jordan was the mole within the Justice League. He was turned into a vampire. We still don't exactly know who the headmaster is, because we had this Andrew Bennett character come in and say that his ex-lover, who was in charge of like the vampires and all that, who pretty much kind of kept a distance from humankind, was killed off, and he tried to investigate, led him to the Legion of Doom. Lex Luthor was kind of the only survivor, gave him his blood to give to Batman, and he ends up getting killed. So Batman's there, he's kind of his paranoid self with holy water, crosses, and all that, and trying to figure out how to stop the undead. Also, Green Arrow is there too. He's kind of going around to different metahuman groups and trying to let everyone know, hey, there's a vampire thing going on here. We got to put a stop to this. And we get some nice, fun Bat Family interactions. Minus Stephanie Brown and Kate Kane in this. I'm not sure where they're at in this thing, but it was really fun, and it was a really exciting issue. This one's a lot better than issue 1, I should say. I love the Bat Family interactions there. I feel like it's been so long since I've seen the Bat Family interact that is, like, I guess in a comic of sorts, because I'm aware of the Wayne Family Adventures webtoon comic, but that's such a very fanon type thing. Like, it doesn't really feel in tune with the characters. It definitely feels like they're not themselves. This feels more in tune with the characters themselves. Like, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like a good Elseworld storyline right now. I know a lot of people really like the webtoon comic that's going on there. I haven't really read much of it. It just felt, like I said, very fan fiction-y. So this feels like I said, like a true Elseworld storyline. So yeah, opens up Hell killing a magic user. He's basically being taunted by his master there, and he's like, don't worry, master, I won't let you down, because they're trying to figure out if Andrew Bennett told anybody else. Then we have the Bat Family brought in broad daylight. We have Dick and Babs, who spend quite a lot of the time in this issue flirting together. We have Bruce, we have Cassandra Cain, we have Alfred, we have Damian, we have Dick, we have Babs, we have Tim, and we have Jason Todd wearing his kind of old Red Hood attire. Damien's talking shit to him several times. There's a lot of funny stuff in this issue. This is kind of the stuff I'm missing a bit in the main universe, because, well, the whole Bat Family hasn't been together in quite a while. I can't remember the last time. Was it City of Bane was the last time they were all interacting together? I don't know. It really has been a long time, and you definitely feel it missing with Alfred being gone now and Damien not there, who can showcase a lot of the comedy, especially his bantering with Red Hood and stuff. Like I said, Batman tells them all of the situation with Andrew Bennett and this whole Legion of Vampires. Green Arrow's off doing his thing, warning of different metahuman groups and villains of a vampire in the mix. They're all kind of laughing it off when it turns out the Everyman is a vampire. Green Arrow kills them off. Batman tells them all of the situation. There's some funny moments there where Batman tells about someone else before their time. Jason's like, oh, I bet Dick was into that, and Dick's like, shut up, and like he kind of ruffles his hair. Like I said, the dynamic and interactions amongst the Bat Family was really, really good here. Like, they played off each other so well. Everyone's kind of got their own unique personalities playing off each other. It looks like there's a lot of Dick and Barbara flirtations going on here. Damian has a bit of funny bits here where he's talking about how there's like no old dudes allowed, and they're all kind of like using their brains here to try and figure out how they'd exactly take over the world. Tim mentioned with using his intelligence, like, okay, there's stuff to the light. I totally kill people like the Ray and Dr. Light. I mean, if I was one of them. Damian thinks they might be working to integrate in the Teen Titans. So you got all the different groups there. Like I said, what's weird here is you have Cass in her Batgirl outfit, and you also have her Outsiders attire here. So it's like they're taking inspiration from the main canon heavily of like the stuff that's happened in the past, but they're all still kind of there. Like I said, this is an Elseworld storyline, which makes it more exciting. In fact, look at that. There's Damian with the Teen Titans. You have Kid Plaster, you have Starfire, you have Raven, you have Damian there. So look at that. They're all sharing the same panel for everyone who missed that group of characters. Birds of Prey, they talk about the Outsiders, members of the Justice League. There's some funny stuff here with Booster Gold too, where one of the Wonder Twins' sisters comes in, and Booster Gold says something really funny. He's like, no, Izzy, I've never seen you two not together. Like, hey, maybe you just needed a break from being felt by his sister. She's really concerned and whining, kind of going away, and Elastic Man or whatever it is and Booster Girl kind of makes a comment like, what, does nobody else find it weird that they're so like close together all the time? I don't know. Booster Girl was pretty great here. Then we come to find that Batman doesn't show concern about them being vampires because, one, he had this in a really heavy lit room, and he spiked their drinks with holy water. Damian gets really upset about that. He's like, you poisoned my cocoa! And Alfred pours him another cup. Then they go down, and Batman has all these weapons to take down vampires. And there's one funny moment where they're all holding the crucifix and all that, and then everyone just kind of stares at Damian, who holds it. He's like, everyone needs to stop looking so surprised when I pass the tests, because obviously he's, you know, there's a lot of humor played off with him in this issue, and it works quite well. And Dick's like, hey, so you're telling me we're going to kill people now? He's like, you can't kill them if they're already dead. That's my loophole. I'm Batman. Damian gets really excited. He's like, yes, I'm going to kill some vampires. And yeah, Batman's still withholding information about the whole blood thing that he got from Lex Luthor, but I'm sure that's going to play a factor into upcoming issues. Then as the issue ends, Hal interacts with Barry. Hal is very upset because he has to kill the Flash because he knows with his metabolism that he basically drank the whole world dry. Because when it comes to vampires, they always have to have something kind of left over. They have to have little farms to harvest for blood. Like, even if they're going to take over the world, they can't fully wipe out the human population, otherwise they will starve and no longer survive. So it's kind of an interesting thing with vampires. It's like, even if they rule, they can't fully wipe everything out. They still need humans to survive, unless they can create like an artificial blood source or something like that. But yeah, anyways, DC versus Vampires issue number 2 was a fantastic second issue in this 12-issue miniseries. I think it was a lot stronger than the first thing. It gave me a much needed entertaining Bat Family interaction, which I feel like I have not read in quite a long time, with the whole family kind of together. I come to think of it, I can't remember the last time, like maybe City of Bane, they were all kind of together, but like then again, Alfred was kind of killed off in that thing, so it feels like it's been a long time since they're all just kind of together. The only ones that's really kind of missing is Stephanie Brown here and Kate Kane, or I guess Duke too, wherever he's off. But like, for the most part, we got most of them interacting here, and I thought that was quite a fun segment here in Batman's Mistrust. Some nice comedic banter. And like I said, there feels like there's actual stakes in the story, given this is an Elseworlds, so you don't have to always be like, oh, well, this is the main universe, they're kind of limited. No, it's an Elseworlds storyline. They can just kind of do whatever they want, so I'm really excited for that. And I'm excited for issue 3. Yeah, this was a nice surprise for me. In fact, like, in some ways, I think it's stronger than DC's, because there's a little, it's not just packing in as many characters right now. It's kind of keeping things a little bit more smaller and focused right now. So we'll see where it goes from here, because there's a mystery with the zombie outbreak. It's an outbreak everywhere. With vampires, they're a little bit more stealthy and sneaky, and they're definitely, they think a lot more off their feet. They have a lot of planning going on. With zombies, it's just like a mass plague at once taking over. Like, you can outsmart a zombie pretty easily. Vampires, they're a little bit sneakier, so you have to utilize your thoughts so a lot better if you're trying to stop them. So yeah, those are my thoughts on it. I quite enjoyed it. If you read this issue, tell me your thoughts in the comments section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications. Be sure to come back next week for more comic book reviews. I got some videos coming out. I think the Robin annual is going to be out there. I think there's a Nightwing annual and some other things, but I want to get some videos out on DC versus Vampires, because I quite enjoyed these issues a lot, and I'm excited to see what happens next. So yeah, all right, that's all I got to say. As always, take care now. Bye bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.